Hi, everyone, and welcome to our story, The Data Dilemma. In today's fast moving tech world, ethical challenges can hide behind the screen. Let me introduce you to Raksha, a remote data analyst for a marketing firm. While reviewing reports, she discovered something troubling. Personal customer data, which includes names, emails, addresses, was being sent to a third party vendor. No encryption, no user consent, just raw data. Now Raksha faces a choice: report the issue and risk her job, or stay silent and protect her position. Let's hear from her directly.
Hey, so I don't usually record myself, but I need to talk this out. I found out today that we are sending unencrypted customer data to a vendor. I ran some tests and it's definitely personal information. No redaction, non opt-in. It just feels wrong. But here's the thing. I'm up for a promotion. My manager basically told me don't overthink the process. It's industry standard. If I report this, I might lose everything I worked for. But if I don't report this, am I part of this problem? I'm really stuck. What would you do?
Okay, let's talk through Raksha situation using a few ethical lenses. I know ethical theories can sound a bit academic, but they're actually really useful in real life, especially when things get messy. First, utilitarianism. What helps the most people? This one's all about the outcomes. The question here is, what action leads to the greatest good for the greatest number of people? If Raksha reports the data issue, yes, she might face some risk, maybe slow down that promotion, but by doing that, she's protecting thousands of customers whose private information is being exposed. So, from a utilitarian point of view, the best action is the one that helps more people, and in this case, that means speaking up. Second, deontology. What's the right thing to do, no matter what? This theory is less about the results and more about the rules and principles we live by. In other words, some things are just wrong, period. Sharing people's personal data without their consent? That's a big no, ethically and legally speaking. So even if staying silent could help Raksha's career, deontology says she must do what's right to report the problem because it respects people's rights and dignity. And lastly, the third one, virtue ethics. Who do you want to be? This one hits a bit more personal. It's not so much about the rules or results, but about character. Ask yourself, what kind of person is Raksha trying to be? Is she someone who's honest, courageous, and values integrity? Or someone who just goes along with the system, even if it's wrong? Virtue ethics says our actions shape who we are. If Raksha wants to be someone she's proud of, someone who lives by her values, then the right thing is part of that. When you look at all these ethical lenses, the outcomes, the principles, and character, they all seem to point in the same direction. Raksha should take action. Yes, it's uncomfortable, and yes, it might feel risky, but doing the right thing usually is not easy, especially in the workplace. Still, ethics gives us the tools to face those moments and to feel confident in our choices.
Hey Raksha, I got your message. I get it. This kind of stuff is hard to deal with, especially alone. Honestly, I noticed it too a while back. I didn't say anything. I thought, why make trouble? But you're right. It's not okay. If you decide to report it, I've got your back. No one should have to choose between doing what's right and keeping their job. We talk a lot about transparency at work. Maybe it's time we actually practice it.
Narrating this story made me realize how everyday decisions in tech can carry huge ethical weight.
Using ethical frameworks help me see that what feels morally right often has solid reasoning behind it, not just emotion.
So playing Raksha reminded me how real these dilemmas are. People face this kind of pressure in remote jobs all of the time, in the reality. Thank you so much.
I learned that staying silent can make you complicit. Sometimes, just supporting someone else can be an ethical action in itself.